Okay, well, we managed to get the gentleman up. He's not hurt himself. Fortunately, some people were looking out of the window of the pub and they've managed to come and help me get him up off the snow. As you can see, there are children down there on a sledge. That is actually the old people's home for the village. And I'm just going to walk back this way and show you how it is for them. I don't expect that they'll be able to go out for some time now. Now just here, this is the grit bin, the nearest one to my road. I haven't checked because I haven't been out yet, but I'm suspecting that it's probably got yeah, nothing inside. I don't know if you can see that. Absolutely nothing, because it was all used in the snow that fell just before Christmas. And there's another one over there in the distance, just where that elderly guy is walking. Those are the only two grit bins that we have, so I think we're stuck with this until it thaws. Looks to me like the post has probably not been collected today. Either that or the snow has fallen over it since. Now this red building here is almshouses, occupied by the elderly, and this just here is private flatlets, also occupied by elderly people. I can see cars in the village, so maybe things are a bit better there, but you can see how low the snow is on the cables, or at least how much the weight is dragging it down. I wouldn't be at all surprised if we have power telephone cables, that is, telephones down before too much longer. Now just you can see the sleigh marks. Somebody who came to help that old guy was saying that they don't make it any easier on the snow because they make it slippery. Actually, I don't think that particular plastic sledge has made it particularly more slippery, but it has compacted it, and that of itself makes it more slippery. I've said I'm going to put this on YouTube later. The thing that may be of interest to people who don't live in the UK is that this is an exceptionally rare event. Quite often we go through the whole winter with no snow at all, and consequently people here are not used to the concept of snow chains and winter tyres. They just don't have them on their cars. In fact, it's quite difficult to find them in the shops. I think experience is that that's going to have to change, but the fact is, because the councils do grit the main roads, snow chains are not really very helpful, because you would have to take them off when you got down to the main road. Hello!
Hello, Mary.
Are you well? Just seen an elderly chap fall down in the middle of the road, and I had to stop filming and go and help him up. Fortunately, it was right outside the pub, so
that's all right then, isn't it?
a few people came out, saw what happened, and came out to help.
Didn't do it deliberately then?
No, he couldn't, but he couldn't get up.
Lovely, isn't it?
Well, yeah.
As long as you haven't got to go out and get
As long as you haven't got to go out anywhere, yeah.
How you doing? You alright?
Yes, thank you. I should turn this off for a minute rather than embarrass you, unless you would like to give a message to the nation.
No. You do what you like. It's the BT cables that amaze me.
I know. I noticed them outside our houses.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if the
some of them will snap.
some of them come down. Yeah, if it freezes as well. And it's a very grey sky up there. Look,
yes, it is.
There's loads more to come.
I'm going to go home before it all starts.
See you, but. amazingly, life does seem to be going on down in the village once you get there. When we had the last amount of snow, the snow just lay on the roadway for days, and there was absolutely no evidence of any gritting or anything at all. But it would appear as though this has had either grit or a snowplough through, which I have to say I'm pleased about. It doesn't really help where I've come from, and it's only a matter of, well, less than half a mile. But it looks to me like the local garage hasn't opened. Hi.
Yeah. Nice weather, eh?
Now this road down here is the main shopping street in Chalfont St Giles, and it's actually the bus route and the main road that goes to Sea Green. And this evening there was supposed to be a public meeting in Sea Green to meet someone from Bucks County Council and talk about the issue of the bus timetable and the reductions to it. But unfortunately that meeting has had to be cancelled because we can't get there. Here's the main sort of part of the main street. Obviously where the snow has melted a bit, it's looking quite slushy at the moment. That's going to be like a skating rink when it does freeze. It's interesting to see how many of the shops are actually open. There's the post office. That was closed for 3 days when the snow came before, because the lady comes from a different village called Great Missenden and she wasn't able to get here. So yes, it looks like it's closed again. So that's our post office. That's one of the places where people can get money. We don't have a bank in this village anymore. So the only other option for getting money is to go down to the local co-op supermarket and I'll use the cash point. So that's where I should go now. This is a walkway that goes through to the parish church in Chalfont St Giles, and I can just have a little walk through here for the benefit of those of you who don't live in this beautiful village. You'll be able to see the outside, at least, of our lovely church. The inside is well worth a visit too, on a future occasion, because it's got medieval wall paintings and they're really very beautiful. I haven't used this camcorder for ages. If I could remember how to, I'd zoom in and out for you. I've remembered how to. Let's see how much of it we can get in. Okay, well, obviously a few people have been through the churchyard.